What up, Knights of Vex? Welcome to a GAC live stream for the first round of the second week. My bad. First round of the second week. We are in desperate need of a bounce back from a horrendous first week on both accounts. 1 win total. So we are going to come back strong this week, hopefully. New Conquest unit is on the menu for offense. We got some Cobb Banth testing. And it looks like we have some interesting teams on my opponent's board that I haven't seen before. So, really looking forward to trying that out. But not just that, we have quite a bit of news to talk about. What the heck is this Datacron set? Ugnaught with Hondo and Ezra? What is going on? I feel like I took some mushrooms. I saw Ugnaught being insane. Like, way better than the Ugnaught Cron we got earlier. What the heck, man? 6 assists? I don't know if you guys have seen the new Datacron set, but it's back to the not faction one, but the alignment, like the support attack a tank thing. Kind of crazy. So, very cool. We have the new Conquest feats. I will be starting work on my guides tomorrow when I have some free time. So, I am looking forward to getting out the guides for Jedi Leia, because if you have Jedi Master Luke in your roster, this is not the Conquest to take off or be complacent with. You have to go for this character. She looks to be absolutely busted. So much to discuss, but we're here for some Grand Arena and for some testing. So welcome to everyone in the chat over on Twitch and on YouTube. Lots of familiar names, lots of new names. I am doing great, guys. Welcome to the stream. Very interesting teams in the thumbnail for sure. We got Looser John, we got Greyport, we got Warm Caribou. What's going on, guys? The Syndulla team is to stop Great Mothers. Yeah, I figured with that speed in the beginning, it's probably to stop Great Mothers, so got to figure out a different answer for that. How are we feeling about that Ugnaught level 9? Honestly, I haven't really thought about it deeply enough yet, but like, in 5v5, who's going to lead that team? Is that going to be like a weird plug-and-play like Rex lead, or you throw it onto a GL or a Ray team or something like that? But then no, that would break up Ben synergy because of Hondo. I have no idea. That Ugnaught level 9 is very interesting. I need to think about it more before I recommend it for anybody. But if you did end up getting the Ugnaught Lightspeed bundle, then you're in really good shape, because a lot of players are gonna have them at Relic 10. I did not get that bundle, so I should have. I mean, it was what, $5? Maybe if it comes back. But Greyport, yeah, got the bundle. Very nice. 1-0 sounds good. Yeah, Dark Side. I hope I can get a win today. Hide ya Darku Kula. How many tickets we can give up for Leia? Tickets. So I usually have it at the end of my Conquest guide. Is it 33 or 32? Hold on, I gotta look at one of my graphics. I don't know the number off the top of my head. Does anybody know really quick? There's a certain number of key cards. Yes, Shmi Walker, we're trying to get some wins today. Marco Stini, what is up? Welcome to the stream, as well as Jerry and Kruger, my boys. We got Bolter, very, very old, back in the day, shard made on my other account. Crazy that we're here now. Welcome to the stream, my man. My opponent said Cobb on defense. Interesting. I've heard reports of CLS kind of doing some work against it, so if I see it today, we might try that. Should I invest in Duel of the Fates or invest in a Supreme Leader Kylo Ren team? I bought the bundles. So, my recommendation for you would be having a Galactic Legend is great. It really depends on where you are in the game. If I was extremely early game, I would focus on getting the assault battles done quickly, because that will bounce back and be a better return on investment later on. So, Duel of the Fates is 2 characters that can be used on a lot of teams. Prepares you for a Queen Amidala team down the line. But the materials you get from a Relic 7 Poncho Bro is amazing. So, the faster option would be to get those 2 characters up and running, and then go for Kylo. My personal opinion. I think the assault battles are better. We got Noble. What is up, my man? Welcome. We got Revan Reborn. Yo, Vex won my first Grand Arena this week. He was 7.8 and I'm 5.2. I full cleared him. Leia held against it. Looks like that new Leia is doing work for you. She's the best Galactic Legend in the game, and happy it's working out for you. Haven't seen the new Datacrons yet? Yeah, they are here. They are here. They're not faction tied. They are like alignment tied, like healer, attacker, support, tank. Going back a little bit from like the previous set. We got Mike. Good luck, Vex. Haven't seen the new Datacrons. Absolutely insane, especially Ugnite. Yeah, really cool stuff. The Datacron for Cobb Vanth is also really interesting. I don't know if you guys picked up on it. You're putting marked on your constable supports. So, and the mark stays there unless all allies in your team took a turn. So that can be really abused with a slow mod set. Imagine you have like a 0-speed Cup or something like that, or a 0-speed Jawa. I don't know. Very cool stuff. Interesting interactions. Yeah, no, it's not Ezra Exile. It's Ezra Bridger, the regular one. What's up, Pub? Going for Jedi Leia because I get Luke. Very cool. Very cool. Good idea. Planning JML after Jabba. Should I work for JML first? I would go for Jabba first. Jabba is way more better return on investment because of his mod battles. Like, modding is almost everything in this game. Everyone's going to have the same characters, but I just unlocked Jabba free to play on my account this week, literally right before GAC lock. So I have 2 Galactic Legends on my account. Jabba was my second one. Planning on using him to get way more mod material. So I'd say Jabba is better. And then hopefully by the time Jedi Leia is available, which is going to be like 3 months from now, you'll have him ready too. That's more than enough time to get JML ready. Yeah, Koyoma, that's the correct squad. Ray finally got a proper lifter. All hell Ugnite. There you go, Athro. Yeah, we're going to slot it into a Ray team or something. We got Stetzels. What is up? Looks like I can't take 22 key cards. That's fine. That's fine. Typically, it's 34. Yeah, 34 key cards. That's what it is. I was like 32, 34, something like that. Thank you, chat. Is red necessary for unlock? Yes, unless you gold and get the Conquest Pass. That will get you Leia. So if you get Gold Crate and get the Conquest Pass, you can get Leia. Do you think the reason that Jedi Knight Luke is out of JML team in order to be put some interesting... So I was seeing a lot of that, Jerry, about where is Jedi Knight Luke going, and I was going over my comments a lot in my comment section, and a lot of the player base think that Jedi Knight Luke's going to stay in the squad. It's more for 3v3 base, which we're going to have to see. We're going to have to see. If he's getting to ultimate faster, he can get stuns off really quick, but I saw a lot of people talking about how, like, the opening stun from JML, from Jedi Knight Luke, is more important than a potential later stun. So we're going to have to see how that plays out. It's really, you know, it's interesting. If you guys are thinking about using Jedi Knight Luke somewhere else, I saw people talking about Stranger. Throwing in Jedi Knight Luke with Stranger. That's interesting. Arnold smoked Cobb on D with Squad Reader using CLS. No Omicrons. Yeah, I think that, I think he's going to struggle a little bit on defense. I think he's more of an offensive character, which is okay. Nova Long, what is up? I cannot wait for Conquest either. There's a lot of feats that a lot of the player base are going to need some help with. So I'm really going to prepare these sector guides for you. Making sure that we can get gold, red crate as fast as possible, as easy as possible. It's not as easy as the previous Conquest. It's not as easy. It's a lot more difficult feats, but we're going to find a way to get you there. I promise. And over on Twitch, sorry I'm holding off on Twitch. We got Coldo, sorry I'm late, wanting to stop by and drop a like. I appreciate you, my man, on YouTube. And Micah, I'm having an amazing day. Amazing day. We got Lord Porg, as always. Thank you so much for being here. Mostly a nod to that Rebel episode, the Ugnaught Datacron. Probably. That's got to be it. I got to go back on my Clone Wars lore, or my Rebels lore. We got Drex B. I'm ready for some excellent week of Grand Arena. Yeah, we need a huge bounce back. That was the first time I've gone 0-3 in 5v5. Not my character, not like me, but we all have weeks like that. So even some, I'm not saying I'm the best player in the game, but someone that hangs around the top 100 a lot can have a bad week. So no one get discouraged if you have bad weeks either. It's how you bounce back. We have Hassar on Twitch. What is up? Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Cobb stops, Terminator trains. Healer tank. Boris, what is up? Welcome. Especially for my main account. Yeah, my main account needs it. Definitely needs it. We got Dan Glow. What is up? What's the plan for Cobb this GAC? That's a great question. Maybe I'll let you guys decide. I've looked at the front walls already because I wanted to see if there was anything interesting. We might save him for a potential back wall situation, but my opponent might not have set Hondo or Jabba on defense. I'm going to have to say. I actually don't remember. When am I going to hit you guys with the Datacron video? That's a good question. I don't know which one to prioritize, the Datacron or the Conquest one first. There's so much stuff to make content on, and notoriously, the hardest videos for me to make, besides something I've never done before, the longest one for me to make is the Conquest guides. That takes a whole day of looking up the team comp, looking up the strategy, making the infographic. So I want to get started tomorrow and try to get it done as fast as possible. But the Datacron one takes a little bit of time too. Ludog, what is up? Welcome to the stream. I'm going to start to use my tokens on Jabba requirements. I did the same thing. Yeah, Revenant Reborn, that makes sense. We got Phil in the chat. What is up? Welcome. If Sorty doesn't go with Rey, what do I do with her? Where does she go? I saw some pretty cool, interesting stuff with her using Lobot with Quill and going like a turn meter start, big one-shot, but I don't know if it's worth it in Kyber 1. She's kind of disappointing. It's kind of sad. VR, Vex for Life, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you. Yeah, Silent Static. The alignment ones are pretty interesting because they work with every team. So it's going to be a really hard Grand Arena season, but at least everyone can benefit from it. Yeah, you got a good point, Ziad, about the Jedi Knight Luke. We got Monday in the chat. Bo Monday. Tried Cobb versus Pyro King Hondo. Didn't get anywhere. He kept reviving everyone. I could kill the sides, but never could do enough damage to Pyro King Hondo. Just timed out. So, my biggest question is, what was the team comp? What was their defending Datacron? And what was your Datacron looking like? That's my biggest question. Why does Vex look majestic all of a sudden? 8 hours of sleep. No, I don't know. Just feels good to be alive. Feels good to be alive. Vex, what do you recommend as a counter for Stranger Star Killer Maul vs Luminara with Luminara level 9? I would recommend Django with his Datacron. It's the highest win rate on Swoga.gg. But you have to make sure you have the right bounty hunters with you and you don't mess up the beginning. We might try it again today. So if you guys want to watch and see how it's done, hopefully I can get it to repeat again. Good evening, Kill Roy Troy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I was hoping to go with Jedi Leia instead of trading. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. They made it very specific. And the big question about this is that if Leia is Jedi training and Rey is also in Jedi training, why is Rey Jedi training, not a Jedi? You know? A little bit of a thought. Plumbus, my man. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the best of luck. We're going to need it. Have you tried the Django Cron with no cap Greedo? I have not. I have not tried it with Greedo. It's a great point. He does give crit chance up for Mando. That might be nice. I used Cobb against Jabba. Jabba got an ult, and lucky for me, he went for Lobot. So you got to be careful of timing out, I guess. Or getting for him to get to his ult is the biggest thing. Should I change my plan? Let me read that one more time. I would say Jabba is still a better value for you in terms of the economy than JML. So I would keep your plan of going for Jabba first. The mod resources is crazy. He has a use in territory battle on every planet. I'd say Jabba is more of a priority still. But JML is still great. Got 65 banners. I haven't seen the new Datacron set. Are we getting focused Datacrons? That's a great question. I haven't even looked at the focused Datacrons. I don't think so. I could be wrong. Let me double check that actually. Hold on. That's a great question. Did they come out with focused Datacrons? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think there's focused Datacrons. Nope. Just the base set. Let me see. My Joe, I love your Conquest guides. Great job, man. You were doing really good work. Thank you so much. Happy to be doing it. I didn't even catch this till now. We got a raid from Kirikul, my man. Hope you had an awesome stream, my brother. Wonder how you feel about the news lately. Are you hyped about Jedi Leia, my man? We got perfect score. Vex, do you think Cobb could take out Stranger with Luminar Archon? That seems like a tall task. That seems difficult. Because there's anti-revive. If they gun down Cobb, you're screwed. You'd have to have some really awesome cheese going. If Starkiller gets to his ult, then I don't know. I'd be willing to try it today if you guys want. I'd be willing to try it for you. I hope you get the win. I hope you get the win, my brother. Standard job at 200% defense with light side bulk. Interesting. Interesting. These days, it's more work and workout, less swoggle, less GAC. I try to do a balance of everything. I actually went to the gym yesterday. Took the day off today because I had to work later for work. So, hopefully I'm back in the gym tomorrow. It's all about balance. Jedi Knight Luca GAC Omicron. That's an interesting thought. Maybe. Don't have Django to counter Stranger. What else works for Stranger? Sith Eternal Bane. So, Sith Eternal Bane is a risk. It can work. Lord Vader is also a risk and can work. I've seen players also go with Sith Eternal lead with all heavy-duty Sith and trying to get to ultimate and insta-kill Starkiller and Stranger. Yeah, this is not the conquest to miss out on, I'm telling you. Have you tried Django Kron with no cap basic Greedo? I feel like it would be insane. You gotta get the crits off. I haven't tried it. You're making me want to, though. Just got 74 banners versus a regular Pirate King Hondo lineup with Cobb. I love to hear it. I absolutely love it. We're going to see what we're going to do with Cobb today. Hopefully, he's fun. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Absolutely. Let's see. I thought the Leia we are getting is at the end of her training. I don't even know. Leia Jedi training. New set is interesting. Excited to use my Relic 10 Ugnaught. Yeah, I think everyone's completely shocked. We got TJ in the chat. What's up, TJ? Thank you for the best of luck, my man. Could definitely use a win today. My opponent said Treya with Palp and Darth Vader goes in. Looks like it shuts down the Balin counter. Players are getting interesting. They are getting interesting. They want to stop some stuff, so it's really interesting to see stuff like that. Got another loss in GAC. Sick of the 8. Yeah, CC, I get it. It's tough. It's tough. Try to keep your head up. What do you think about Jawas for 3v3 with a Chief Nebit level 9? Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. They get crazy amounts of defense, and the protection up in the beginning, you better not go with a team that's going to be applying a lot of thermals on you. Oh, Greyport, I'm 100% convinced you're correct about that. I don't know if I want to throw it, though. Yeah, JML is coming back. Bring him out, bring him out. Can't not wait to see you playing GAC tonight. Good luck. Thank you so much. We're going to get started right now. We're actually going to head into game. Did my transition not work? Was that too fast? Why did that happen? Going for 4-0. Wish me luck. Plumbus, best of luck from your boy Vex. You got this. Keep grinding. Keep getting to that top 100, top 50. I really want Jedi Leia. Looking forward to your Conquest Feats video. Yes, perfect score. I'll be working out all of that for you. As you guys, if you guys are new here, you haven't seen my, Conquest content, I'll come out with a pre-guide for you guys to get a template of teams to go for right off the beginning. And then I come off with individual sector guides for some fun cheeses and trying to step up and try to get feats you're not supposed to with low gear, low star kind of characters, low relic. We're going to have to see. So that will be out for you.
Excellent donation.
What do we have here? Kirical! My man! Thank you for the super chat. Been working out for the last 2 weeks, trying to get swole like Vex. Good luck in the GC. Looking forward to your Leia Conquest video. Kirical, my man! Big shout out to Kirical, guys. Another content creator in this game. Streams Grand Arena. Big shout out to him. Go sub. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, guys, working out is very good for you. It's good for your mental health, too. Trying to get in shape. I'm actually going on a vacation this weekend, so I will be bringing my laptop to do some content, but you're going to see a different background. I'm going to be in Aruba, so going to be a little bit of a different background, but we're working out hard because I want to be confident for that trip. But yeah, let's, I actually haven't taken a look of Leia in game yet. Is she in? She's got to be in game, right? Wow. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Can't tell if it's the same look as GL Leia. It might be. Seems a little different. I don't know. She's got a haircut. I like it. Next Swoga workout routine dropping when? You know? Yeah, I would love to do something like that. Like a nice fitness Star Wars channel. It's like, you guys want to play Galaxy of Heroes? First, you gotta do like 5 sets of chest. Good reps. Keep your elbows out. You know, that'd be fun. Very good for the mental health as well. Very good. I feel a lot better. Aruba, how's my Dutch? Not the best, Toolband. Not the best. Didn't even know they spoke Dutch in Aruba, so that's news to me. Okay, so what we're going to do, we've been chatting for a little bit. We're going to ram through the free-to-play Grand Arena really quick. Big update for this account, like I mentioned earlier. My second Galactic Legend. I have Jabba. I am working on his gear. I do not want to cave in and buy the gear with crystals because I want to save for the next 4-star marquee. But the problem is I really want to do this event today, but I can't because he's not Relic 3, so it's kind of annoying. I need, like, that whole piece is driving me crazy, but we have a second GL, really going to help me for my mod materials, and hopefully helps us in Grand Arena. But let's get started. Free-to-play account really quick. We are facing Chi-Town Hustler from Killam Guild. Rhodium 3, 11.9. Let's take a look at the GLs. A whole row. Yeah, they have Bane. Let's check the Datacrons if they invest. They do have some. So let's see if they can get through my Lord Vader. Holy moly, they did not make it easy for me. Okay. I ended up putting Cassian on defense because I really can't figure him out on offense on this account. He's at low relic anyway, so I kept him on defense. That's the only change I made. And Lord Vader is my saving grace. There's no one else that's going to save me from these massive accounts. But my opponent is definitely challenging your boy Vex today, not making it easy. Because we have to deal with... Oh, that's actually kind of nice. We have Ahsoka with no Ezra, JML, and Geos. And up top, Kenobi, Sith Eternal, and Grievous. So this is going to be an interesting one. I do believe he has Lord Vader. Let me double check. He has Lord Vader clones. So I wonder if I have to keep Bo-Katan for a potential back wall Lord Vader. That's the question. But I don't know if I can actually take out... I have to figure this out because Great Mothers can beat both of these teams. What do you think we're going to get raid for GL news? I think that when they release GL Mando, when they come out with the Mando GL, like, kit, they're going to mention the raid. And the raid's going to be based off the movie. And you're going to have... Maybe they make it a different part, a different phase kind of thing of, like, the movie. Or, I mean... Are we okay with spoilers yet for the movie, or are we still, like, in lockdown? Because it's been out for a while. You guys let me know. Has anyone not seen the movie? Are we not allowed to talk about it? Because I think that the raid is going to be based off a scene in the movie. That's what my personal prediction is. Cuddy Max, what is up? Welcome. This should not be so bad for the Ahsoka side. Yeah, we'll have to see. Balin? We're going to use Balin on JMK. That's a for sure. 100%. Is that Snips? Where? That's Fulcrum. That's Fulcrum. Oh, that's why you were mentioning Balin, Burrito. I gotcha. I don't think I have an answer for Kenobi unless I use Balin. So I think that's what I'm going to do there. Andrew, keep your head up. You should have seen my last week. I went 0-3. Happens to the best of us. Maybe as long as it's something from the trailer without context. Well, it's definitely from the trailer. I'm not spoiling anything big. I think the raid is going to be the sea monster, the white creature in the movie. That's my prediction. But I don't know. I want to know what you guys think. I think that's going to be part of the raid, is that giant creature. Unless they make that creature a Coliseum character. I don't know, but... Maybe. It's been out for a while. BKM also... Yeah, you're right. I could use Bo-Katan there as well. Burrito. Great points. Great points. The big question is can I take out JML? Maybe I could use my new Jabba on JML. I think it'll be battling droids to get to the huts. That's a good point, too. There are the... I don't want to spoil... do we care about spoilers? There are those two big robots, you know? It's possible. Something along the lines. You guys know what I'm saying. During the scene with the huts, that whole shtick could be the raid. That's Vex's prediction. I predicted both Conquest characters for the year. I'm predicting that the next raid is going to be the Mando movie stuff. Rescuing Mando from the huts. Maybe. You might be right. Cobb will be a raid team? Yeah. Bring on the spoilers? Okay, cool. Hoping for a Dejaric? Dejaric, hold on. Oh, that'd be cool. I didn't even realize what that was. Gotcha, maybe. What do I think the next era could be? It's a good question. I know Meathead made a comment about the next couple eras being really exciting. So a lot of people are thinking Maul Shadow Lord, but I feel like they would wait until before Season 2. I could be wrong about that. It's so hard. I want to say Old Republic, even though it's not going to be, but it's a really good question. I think people are going to predict that it's Maul Shadow Lord, but I don't know. I'd have to think about it. You see him in the trailers? Okay, cool. Yeah, I think it's maybe the two droids, like Plumbus is saying, to get to... What if you face Embo? Okay, you know what would be really cool for me? This is just me, you know, being wishful and hopeful. If they brought the raid system back to the old way where it was phases, but you keep the rewards the same so that no one gets screwed over, and at the end you get a character. What if you got a really cool brand new Embo at the end of the raid as a reward? That'd be cool. A new Embo. Yeah, Plumbus, a new Embo. A new Gorman raid? Oh, is that Andor? One more era before Shadow Lord? I think you're right. Okay, we're gonna get going a little bit, but can my new Jabba at Gear 12 take out Kenobi? I don't know. I don't know if I need the dark side buffs. This could be a massive problemo. That'd be really cool. Do you think we can see a ship era? The thing is, I don't know how they would tie in ships to Coliseum. That's the tough part. Embo with his large wolves as a large character. That would be sick. A Separatist GL would be awesome too. Although I want Shadow Lord content for this era, we could get an era from a video game. Maybe more Pirates from Survivor. Probably not. Hold on. You know what? How about this? Call me crazy, right? That brings up a good point. I'm not saying it's going to be this, but I don't think it's going to be Acolyte. Could we end up seeing a High Republic era? What do you guys think about a High Republic era? So you take characters from possibly Jedi Survivor like Dagan Gera, Bode. I don't know if you consider Bode High Republic. He's probably not, but Dagan Gera is. You could take someone from the novels, but I don't think it's a big, popular thing. There are High Republic Jedi and Acolyte. I don't know how people would be super excited about that, but High Republic could definitely be an era, for sure. High Republic Yoda GL? Maybe. Is that how they're going to make Yoda a GL, by giving him the High Republic tag? Elite High Republic? That would be sick. I would love Dagon Gera. In my top 20 characters for 2026, Dagon Gera was in there. That'd be so cool. Ravis, also from the game. Survivor Marin. Yes, you guys are all nailing it. Okay, let's get cooking. I'm going to go with this Grievous Kron, even though I don't really get the full benefits. I am really hoping that Jabba at low gear can do this. I really don't know, but we shall see. We shall see. Let's get this first battle started. My first time using Jabba on my free-to-play account. Hopefully this pays off for me. Alright, that's already like an iffy start. I think I applied the Zeta. I think I also applied the Zeta here. Or I did not. I don't remember. Maybe I didn't. I want to get rid of Revan. That's already contract. That's actually kind of nice. He's probably going to die. That's a good... Oh my... Our Jabba almost got one shot. Because he's gear 12. So they can't revive, which is cool. I don't have ultimate on this account. It's a lot of bombs. Still cannot use her AoE. Let's see if my Leia gets blown up. They have foresight. He's got tenacity up. This is where I need to be careful. This is where it gets a little scary. Yeah, I don't have his Zeta, I don't think. That's nice. Weehoo! Okay, Jabba at gear 12 is helping me out. Let's go with the ability block. I think I should be fine. I could try to get rid of Hermit Yoda because there's no more coin ability then, but... Very cool. Very cool. If I didn't have Jabba on this account, I'd be in a really tough spot. So I'm happy I was able to get him before lock. That was great. Gear 12 Jabba. Very cool. Cuddy Max, this is my free-to-play account. So I'm just catching up on chat. You're saying maybe Zero Company. Interesting. That's a possibility. A scoundrel era with either Han or Boba as a GL would be cool. Yeah. Han Solo is definitely deserving of GL status. JML is so ass. He won't be soon. Any conquest units on this account? Not on this account yet. I am getting closer. It's just like, you know, the way CG has it laid out for everybody is that it all happens at one time, you know? It's like, oh, you're going to give you guys these proving grounds. At one point, you're going to unlock 10 to 12 units. You decide who you want to work on. I am ahead a little bit on some because they had that, like, extra bonus drop on the nodes back in the day. But the one I'm really looking forward to the most is Queen Amidala, but she's going to take me way too long. But pretty much, Malgus is close. Maul is one of my closest. Satele is actually really, really close. Satele is my closest, actually, but she's not getting a proving grounds. When you go over here, I've been saving my currency because I've had Lord Vader for a while. I'm debating on who to put this on. I'm still debating. I think Maul would help me a lot for conquest feats, so I'm thinking about Maul. But I don't know. I'm still debating on who I want to give the currency to, because this will help speed up my process. I'm not going for Kenobi anytime soon, so Cat's not essential. So I might be doing Maul, just because of Conquest, but I'll see. Sidious, what is up? Thank you for the congrats. Am I playing Zero Company on PC? Yeah, I want to stream a little bit of the game. I want to stream it for sure. Thoughts on using gems and conquest currency on the conquest characters that aren't improving grounds? The only reason why I would do it is if it made the difference between me getting a character quicker or not. Not if I'm starting from scratch. Then I would not do it. But if it was like, okay, I'm missing 20 shards and I have to spend crystals to get it, then I'd say it's worth. What's the best non-GL counter to Darth Vader Duel's End? Balin's Skull with Han Solo right now. I Relic 10 my JML. He's now the 14th highest protection. GG. Noble. That's insane. That's awesome. I'm right around the corner. As soon as I get Leia, he's going to Relic 10. I'm saving the mats. Right now, I have to save the signal data for the next GL Mando. So the obvious choice here, I'm going to say Bo-Katan for a potential Lord Vader. I'm going with Night Sisters, and I'm going buffs on a basic. A little bit of critical damage. I do not have Spirit on this account yet. She's on the back burner because I want to get some more Journey Guide characters done, but I did get Marin with a token. She helped me 3-star every Proving Grounds. I just posted a video about that recently, but let's deal with some Ahsoka. It's going to be a little bit different now because I don't have Spirit. She's going to get to ultimate fast. Or maybe not. Hold on. Alright, I'll take it. We're outspeeding. Wow, Fulcrum is already gone. Can't go wrong. Terminator, defense pen. Now, I should be able to do this with the armor shred stacking, because with Spirit, the armor shred doesn't matter. Without Spirit, it does. So we need Morgan to take a couple turns.
I want you to join.
We got a tier 1 sub to Chronic from Tone Rocks. Tone Rocks, thank you so much for the gifted sub on Twitch. Appreciate you. We got the first membership of the stream. Appreciate you. If any new player or recently been in the game for a little bit hasn't been convinced to go for Great Mothers yet, I'm not sure what else to do to convince you. Because this team just completely changes your roster in almost every single game mode. There's not one game mode where they lack in. They are just simply one of the best teams in this game, and it's not even debatable. It's crazy how Ahsoka's not really a GL without Ezra. It's nutty. But Tone Rocks, thank you again for the gifted membership and supporting the channel. Alright, Geos. Geos are the next task. This I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't have Treya. I don't know if CLS is risky. This is definitely one I have to be careful in, because what if there's a Rey back there? I could potentially use General Skywalker for a Rey. Geos are kind of tricky. I don't think Vader can't solo a full Relic 5 Geo team. That's not happening. So I gotta think about this one. Alright, let's see. Purple Girly, what is up? Never too late. Welcome to the stream. I would expect a Zero Company era. That'd be cool. I wonder what new characters they'll bring with that game. For the new JML, thinking Shaak Ti and Anakin, 4th and 5th. That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Really benefiting attackers, by the way. Unless you want to keep Leia as the only attacker, so she's guaranteed the bonus turn because of the attacker tag. There's a lot of really cool stuff you can do. The only thing mothers aren't working is Fleet Arena. Well, that's my fault. Yeah, you know what? Almost every game mode. That's a great point. Rowdy, what is up? Took Great Mothers Morgan and Night Sister to Relic 10. 4-4 against GLS Okatano this season. Dendrocron doesn't do a thing. Rowdy, I am jealous. If I had all the signal data in the world, the Great Mother team would be full Relic 10. But I do not buy signal data packs, and I literally am depleted after gearing up Scavenger and Nebbit. But definitely on the horizon, if we have an off era or something like that, Great Mothers are going to Relic 10, and Spirit's the first one. So, almost fuck. I just choked. Oh my god, guys. It's so hot in here. My throat's dry. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Spirit is going to be a Relic 10 for sure.
I want you to join me.
And saving me while I'm choking, we have a membership from S. Bovo. Thank you so much for the sub by Hassar with a gifted member. Thank you. I love Great Mother Leviathans would beat the boring mirrors we have. Yeah, bring Great Mothers to Fleet Arena. I'd love it. Freaking choking. Let's see. Just got Lord Vader as my third GL. Very cool. Used my first one on this account. After recommended relic levels to consistently beat Jabba, I'd say Relic 7 at a minimum. Relic 7 at a minimum. Socrates, what is up? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing better. I was just having a minor dry throat incident, but I'm good. Saber wound? That'd be cool. New debuff. Are the Geos fast? Let's see. Not the fastest, but they are modded for tanky stats. And I don't know if Vader can pack that big of a punch. What if I did like a random Empire kind of lineup? Gear 12 Vader? Can you do anything? I wonder if a Gear 12 Vader can do anything. I'd have to go kind of expensive with the Kron, right? Armor pen? I should outspeed. I don't know, though. This gives me some potency and some crit damage, and if I do end up losing characters, I might be okay. I wonder... I don't know. Palpatine, Mara Jade. So the thing is, I want to save my Palpatine and Mara Jade for Starkiller. That's the only problem. Summon is boosted speed. Really? Thrawn, Piet, Tarkin can do it themselves with Thrawn lead. Thrawn, Piet, Tarkin can do it themselves with Thrawn lead. Really? Is that risky? Might be a little risky. I believe you, though. He's great regardless of level. I can't wait to try it. Without Palpatine, he's not really helpful. Maybe his AoE... His AoE, they'll lose 100% accuracy, so maybe that's nice. You know what? Let's do it. Let's hope that we can, survive. This is nice.
I want you to join me.
Shadow, my man. 12 months of membership. Thank you so much for your support. Wow, did I, He ended up costing me a banner because he loses health. That's hilarious. Shadow, thank you so much for the support. 1 drop and 60. I lost games dead. Jedi. JK, this is better than the 4 drops I'm having. I feel so good. Thanks for your help as well. Awesome stuff, Shadow. I love it. Always happy to help. That was sick. That was really easy. I miss high armor pen crons. Me too. Jolito, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Any main account GAC tonight? Yes, we're doing the second endgame account right after the free-to-play. Right after. That's not bad. Not bad for the free-to-play. Okay, let's see if it was smart to do. We have to deal with Queen Amidala. Okay, there's no Lord Vader. Relic 5 Queen is not as scary as Relic 9. This is kind of scary, actually. Good thing I have my Star Killer team. This might be... We might be in good shape. We're still not... It's not over. This Palpatine team, this Sith Eternal team could be tough. Did I miss the baby account, GAC? We are doing it as we speak. Right in the middle of it. Baby account. I did overthink that completely. You know what it is? I remember doing earlier in the account, I used to do like a Vader solo, and I would always lose. I don't know why. Okay. Palpatine might ruin the fun today. Can Bo-Katan deal with Palpatine? That's the question. I don't think Balin has enough damage to do it. The fear mechanic is turned off when there's a GL in the field. What GLs does Duels End Palpatine beat right now? Jabba. I know for sure. It can beat Jabba. Pretty sure it could beat JMK with the Omicrons. It could definitely beat Sith Eternal. Only at 30 likes? Is that what we're at? Hey, if anyone wants to support me or likes me, if you do like me, consider hitting that like button. It really does help out the channel and the algorithm. Thank you again. Oh, Tulbin, that's kind of cool. I gotta learn some Dutch. I need a Cobb with GC Omicron counter. Pie Eater, I'm hoping I can face it tonight. I will let you know. Relic Delta, I melt them. Nice. Minus, love to hear it. I'm happy you're here. Appreciate all the Knights of Vex tuning in on a Thursday. Is it Wednesday? Wednesday, right? On a Wednesday night with your boy Vex. AP, Armor Pen Heavy Jawacron. I know. Jawas are going to make a huge comeback. I cannot wait to see what that Datacron's going to look like. Okay, let's think here. I think I know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go 100% Mercenaries on JMK. Maybe this combo. Wait, what am I doing? That's definitely not Maroc. I'm saving this for Bo. I'm using this for Balin. That's what I'm thinking. The Focus Datacrons really helped me. Is it still in the same guild as when you started, or did you change guilds? So I changed guilds twice. I did a starter guild, I went to another guild that ended up disbanding, and now I've been in this guild for over a year, and it's been great. It was a time when I was killing Sith Eternal with GG Separatist or Wampa. Yeah, back in the day. Jabba Lifter is going to be Bib Fortuna. I predicted that last on Christmas. Maybe. Great Mothers just lost to triple Omi Satil. Spirit couldn't crit and kill Jolie in time. Maybe I should have waited to kill... That's crazy. It's tough this season with the Datacron. What counters Satil? Sith Eternal. Great Mothers did. Those are really good. Purple Girly, I'm doing good now. Yes, I'm good. It's kind of hot in here. My throat gets dry, but I got... Look how much water I have. Lots of water. Doing better. I beat Cobb with Bo-Katan. Just bulk and stats, mainly protection. There you go. Shadow coming in with some insight. Bo-Katan getting it done. Do I think Jedi Leia will beat all GLs with Luke? I think they could beat all GLs besides Sith Eternal Bane. If it was even a defensive team. I think it's going to beat Leia easier. It's going to beat Lord Vader. It's going to beat Hondo. There's an anti-revive synergy now. I know Hondo has a lot of anti-Jedi stuff. But I'm pretty sure. I think it's safe to say. I don't know about Ezra. Ezra could be a problem unless Leia can nuke out Ezra and control him. Because Leia can remove 100% turn meter. And if you're constantly stunning Ezra, you may not even need the coin ability. So, yeah, JML might beat Ezra. We'll see. It all depends on the exile mechanic and stuff like that. But, alright. Let's do this. I have a Datacron and they don't. It's technically a cooldown increase. And this is kind of why JMK was eliminated off of defense. I know I obviously have an advantage because I have a Datacron, but it's just the absolute breeze. Wow, armor pen on a Relic 5 dash. I'm so happy with the direction of this account. I just felt like I went with a really fun option. Full banners. Free to play still exists. Very, very cool. You're in my free-to-play guild, Robinson? That's sick. Yeah, I'm very happy. You guys have been awesome. Thank you for bringing me in. I feel like I'm starting to contribute a little bit more than ever now. We actually got... I'm starting to get the Bo-Katan mission done on that planet. What is it, Tatooine? The only way... Jedi Training Leia kit would be better for JML to ult a second time. That'd be pretty cool. Double ult? Double Thursday for me? Like, oh, wow. That's late. I managed to lose SOKR on Stranger FTC Lumi with over 90% win rate. What's the strat? All in on Star Killer or Luminara? I haven't tried it yet, but if I had to guess, it'd be going back-to-back with Rey's Dark Side Lightning. I think removing Turn Meter and applying Shock on them back-to-back so she does her Lightning, pass the turn, reset her cooldowns, do the Lightning again would be my kind of strategy to go for it, but maybe there's something I'm missing. And then once I do this, I can use I can use General Skywalker on the Queen Amidala on the back. So let's see if you don't really see Sith Eternal on defense often. He can be kind of nightmarish. But I will go with a very good Datacron. I'm going to go with a lot of offense because I don't want to play around with him. It's got double Omicron. It's only a Relic 3 Savage, but I'm not taking chances today. If this works out the way I'm thinking, the Whistling Birds should just annihilate the team. But let's go ahead and do this really quick. Let's see who they link. Alright, it's really not the end of the world. They're obviously a lot faster than me. Okay. Alright, they're doing things. They're doing a lot of things. I haven't moved yet, which is crazy, but that just means he's not building ultimate charge. What the heck? Literally didn't get to play the video game. Still haven't played the video game. Oh no. This is not going the way I thought it would. Like, not even close to going the way I thought. I'm getting kind of worried. Revan is really helping this team out. How are they gaining turn meter? I can't mass form Revan, that's why I just wanted to go for her. He's getting closer to ult. It's kind of a problem. It might be okay now. I do not want you getting to ult. We're in trouble. The Revan was actually ridiculous. This is going to carry us, I think. What was that turn meter train? They kept gaining turn meter. What was that? I'm not familiar. You never see this team on defense. That's probably the first time I've ever run Bo-Katan against Sith Eternal. That was crazy. What's the better attempt against Grand Inquisitor, no Reva, Great Mothers? Star Killer. I mean, I would say CLS can do it. A Relic CLS team. Sith Eternal is gaining turn meter from locked buffs. Pretty sure Ancestral Resolve from BKM is a locked buff. Is that what it was? Hold on, I gotta look at that. That was not as easy as I thought. Stuck behind Maul? Interesting. Burrito, I like that idea. Yeah, this turn meter train is weird. Let me see. Maybe you guys are saying it and I can't see it. Sith Eternal is very, very solid on defense at lower ranks. I agree. The locked buffs give turn meter. Read the Sith Eternal's lead. Alright, let's take a look. Shout out to Lightsaber and to Lord Porg. There you go. That was it. It was CG's answer to Piet's Emperor's Trap because troopers were breezing through Sith Eternal. That's crazy interaction. Locked buffs. That can't be dispelled. 5% turn meter. I was like, what is this turn meter train? Well, at least I got through it. The Datacron kind of carried me. So, reading is very helpful if you guys aren't aware. Don't forget to read. Okay. Moving on. That was a very big jump scare. Didn't think that would be as difficult. I'm thinking bulk. With crit damage, it's pretty good. Even though I'm missing a lot because I have a Gear 12 Rex, I think I'll be fine. Have you seen the new rewards for Rada? Seems kind of whack. I'm so excited to get one of my Asanos? Does that say Asano or Ahsoka's? To Relic 9, though. Yeah, the rewards seem to benefit the people whaling and not the players doing the 4-star unlock. I did take a look. You can't get to, like... You can't get Rada to Gear 12, I think. From what I saw. Yeah, it was a rework. You guys are right. Yeah, the Rada rewards are pretty nice for the people going hard. Vex, you want me to try to get your free-to-play in a real guild 554 million? So here's the thing. I feel like I've had a lot of offers to go to like legit big guilds, but the problem is I want to try to keep it as realistic as possible for someone that isn't as like involved as I am as a creator. As much as I love the offer, I want to try to do it at a pace and a journey as a random person that decided to play this game would go through. So I didn't contact anybody. I randomly found the guild. I said, hey, you guys okay if I join? I messaged them in game, joined their Discord, and I've been with them ever since. So I really do appreciate that offer, but I want to try to keep that experience as fair. That's all. I do appreciate it, though. Do you think I refuse to read? Yes, sometimes me too. Do you think GL Mando is strong enough to get... I think so. And Jerry, in my video, people were saying, like, oh, you're predicting GL Leia, or you're predicting Leia as the next Conquest lifter, but everyone was saying the new Conquest character was going to be a lifter for Mando. But if you guys can who would be the lifter for Mando if it wasn't Grogu? And we're already getting a Grogu and Anzellan. So let's say for argument's sake, we didn't know that Jedi Leia was coming. Who would be Mando's lifter unit? I don't think he's getting one. At least not yet. That's just my prediction, but okay. Let's go jump through this battle really quick. This should be a lot easier because they're Relic 5. And she only has 1 Omicron. I wonder what C-3PO does to this lineup. Yeah, a lot of buffs is very nice for us. They don't have that Omicrons. I don't think it's increasing cooldowns. Whoops. The difference between a Relic 5 Queen and a Relic 9 or Relic 10 is night and day. It really is. Look how it looks like a bad team. They are a great team. But the Relic Delta, I have a Relic 8 General Skywalker and I have a Datacron, so that helps. But night and day. I would if my attention span wasn't poop. Yeah, it's kind of hard to pay attention these days. I feel like we're all like semi-demon scrollers, you know, like brain rotting on the reels at night. I'm guilty of doing it. I wasn't worried about BKM. She is kind of like a diesel motor in the winter time. It takes time, a minute to warm up, and then she runs strong. That's a very good analogy. I like it. Ren2G! Yo, yo, yo! Late as normal, but I'm here for the vexillation of fools. Ren2G, I'm always excited when you join. Thank you again. Jedi training Grogu Mando lifter. Interesting. Interesting. That'd be the only choice, right? Vex low-key works for CG with all these predictions. I swear I don't. I would not lie to you. I would not lie to you. Everyone, I got so many comments like, wow, CG hired Vex, but I can guarantee you I don't. I have Chupio with Leia on defense. Is there anyone that can help replace him, or is he essential? He's kind of nice with the blind. If I were to replace him, I would probably put R2-D2. The Emperor's Trap thing. Yeah, you're right. Hopefully they make the new GL actually good and not like Tano, who needs a lifter, because yeah, I really hope they don't make him bad. I think the game is due for a good defensive unit. I hope he's good defensively. I know that's probably going to bother some people, but there's so many offensive teams that have come out. We could go for a good defensive Galactic Legend, you know? Alright, let's look here. Probably Bad Batch here. I have Star Killer available. Probably going to use Star Killer on probably this team. Because we have really good health steal with the Plague. My light side Ufu is going to die. Kind of want to... Do I need to save CLS for anything else is the question. I have Malik. I have the Poncho Bros. I have Wampa. Wampa might actually be able to take out Grievous up top. So I don't have to really worry about Bad Batch. So maybe I can afford to use Lucas and Ufu. And in terms of Jedi, I had a really good success with Temple Guard. So maybe I'll try that again. Question is which one do I want to do? Crit damage, health, and offense. This says crit damage and crit chance. That's kind of nice. Maybe I could try this. That's where I do my IT work at CG? Oh, yeah. I'm the one that provided the one laptop for all these years. It would make sense. Don't all the GLs have lifters? Technically, no. Jabba doesn't. Leia doesn't. JML didn't. He does now. So, no. Okay. Let's see. I think Marin has to go. Alright, the Plague is going to start to happen. I understand. We're going to get some health steal. still with us, right? So he's having a hard time with the plague. The health steal was kind of clutch there. You getting to ultimate? Not quite. Alright, no ultimate. 64. I will take it. Camborican, what is up? Didn't miss much. We still haven't done the other account yet. CG based in New York. Do you also think Jabba will get a lifter and it'll be Baby Rada? I think it's going to be Bib Fortuna, and I think it's going to be next year. I know on this account you rush for Lord Vader. Any tips on General Skywalker done quickly? He's the biggest roadblock for unlocking Lord Vader early for sure. So for me, I think the biggest thing that I did was I was very, very smart with my Get 1 currency. I hoarded my Get 1 currency. I didn't spend it on anything. I saved it up to the point where I could get gas to 7 stars immediately. I know you could use your Gilded event currency, but I really needed that for the relic material in the Gear 12 Plus. So I'd say get in the guild, hoard your Get 1 currency, utilize the journey quest for those characters. A lot of them are at relics now. Make sure you have a good mod set. The modding was really helpful. You got to get full health mods for your General Kenobi. So if you have the modding for the team done, it's going to be a breeze. And the way I got the last phase done was a relic B1. Everyone else was like Gear 12 or Gear 11. So really, really worked out. Okay. I think this is going to be a Wampa time. And I'll probably go with the defense cron with some protection and some potency. We'll run through this really quick. I haven't done this in so long. Hopefully it works. Don't think it's a guarantee, but I also have a Datacron. That stinks. She might hurt me. I'm okay. Take a turn. No, I don't want the mark on you. I really don't want the mark on you. Someone else. 42 dots. Alright, it's working out. Alright, you should be out of timeout. There we go. Just gonna start playing whack-a-mole. Let's go. Nice and easy. Very, very cool. Some good 68s with Wampa. Have not dropped yet. We've had some pretty tough GLs and I haven't dropped. So we might be okay. This is looking pretty good for us. If my Lord Vader can get a hold and I don't drop, we might get the W. Okay. I think... I'm trying to think if there's any other better option I can do right now. Gear 12 Revan. With the Dedricron. It's not a lot of damage. There's no Vandor Chewie. There is Bam. They have Hondo with the Omicron. It's always annoying. CLS, I'm worried about timing out with the damage immunity. That's something to consider. Alright, let's see. One laptop is generous. Yeah, it's a Chromebook. My working theory is that CG built the code for Swoka inside of a command blocks in Minecraft world. Maybe. A Conquest Darkside Lifter for Lord Vader would go crazy. Yeah, maybe. That'd be cool. Did I say my birthday was the 20th of July? No, May 16th. Passed. The clones are good. Space, what is up? Never too late. Happy you're here. General Grievous GL would go crazy? Absolutely. I think that Trench would be probably a better one, right? I would think Trench would be a better one. Not Trench, sorry. Did I say Trench? I meant Dooku. I meant Jedi... Separatist GL Dooku I think would be really cool. My fault. I was trying to figure out what's going on with the music. Not popular? I don't know. As long as Dash is slow, I might be fine. Hopefully. VA, what is up? Welcome. The GAC's going really good for me today. Really good. Oh, I love the share birthdays. I love it. He's also with Leia. I'll see. I don't think my opponent will get through. Maybe. The thing is Keller and Beck better? Probably not. Alright. Here goes nothing. Damn, that kind of sucks. This is where it gets really problematic. Yup. I'm in trouble. I'm not in trouble. That's a Gear 12 Revan. I cannot let him get out of hand. Oh. Do not get to a solo Hondo. And we're at a solo Hondo. And my Luke is captive. Oh, that's not good. Might be okay. Might. Let's get down to business. Andors, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Oh, that was scary. Okay, we got through it. That was scary. What's happening to the music? Alright, we didn't drop today. We did not drop. Would Luke be a better leader? You just gotta bring... I could have done that too. I was trying to get, like... I was worried about getting locked behind the taunt from IG. But maybe. Maybe Gear 12 just cannot cut it these days. Cannot cut it, against, especially against Relic 17. So that's a 7 Delta gap. That's just not gonna happen. But, hey... If my opponent drops against my Lord Vader, I'm in great shape. And I also have a Cassian team on defense. That might confuse them. I personally think it stinks. But we'll see. I don't have Luthen on this account, so it's like really, really not as powerful. What clone would even go with Lord Vader? Probably Fox, I would think, right? Also, Dark Wolf, welcome to the stream, my man. Okay, so the answer for this is going to be Executor. They have a Relic 8 Kenobi, and I have a 4-star Executor, so I'm not going to play around with going triple attack or start. I'm going to go with these two. It looks correct to me. We'll go ahead and bounce. Derek Jackson, my man. What is up, big dog? You're 2 for 2 with Conquest tunes. Yeah. I'm hyped. I got that crystal ball. And a basic first to cleanse. Let's get rid of Anakin, or at least try to. They might come in with Plo. No Plo. Wow, they're fast. I think that's the right move. Just get rid of Anakin. Go Xanadu. That might be a kill. Not quite. Alright, I should have... I did a little greedy play. It's okay. Wow, that was fast. 4-star Executor. Nice. Go here. Might as well. Let's go with some big damage. There we go. Nice double tap. And unfortunately, since our ship is 4-star, the banners are going to be trash. But it's a win. Good stuff. Anyone else counters losing because of 150% defense? It definitely is something I'm familiar with. Those defense crons can make a difference. I actually have a video in mind that I want to talk about the most underrated and underappreciated mod set in the entire game. Defense mods, and how powerful they really are. I'm thinking about doing a video about that. I don't know if it's really worth it, but I don't know if players really understand the power of what defense sets does to characters. Like, Cobb Vanth, for example. He's so tanky, he doesn't die very easily. He can die, but he doesn't die as easily because of defense sets. So it really makes a big difference. The defense stat in this game is huge. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4... I think that's all I really need. But just to play it safe, I'll go with this. Seeker, my man, good luck with the GAC. I got Great Mothers back on League. Oh, you got Grandmaster? Sorry, not Great Mothers. Grandmaster? Who are you maining? That's insane. That's not an easy task. That's crazy. Gotcha can't be working. Messed up fleet so bad I accidentally took in the wrong ships with Executor. I can't explain how many times I've done that. I've done that so many times. Nice and easy. Probably lost the banner because I brought in a reinforcement, but that was good. What other games do you play besides Heroes? That's a great question, Dark Wolf. So, I don't know if you guys have been following me for a while, but I'm a gamer. I've always been since I was a kid. I play so many different games. My main game before Galaxy of Heroes was League of Legends with all my friends from high school and college. I still play with them every now and then. But I play games like, I've played Overwatch, I've played Call of Duty, I've played Halo. I love Halo. I like Halo Wars, Knights of the Old Republic, Jedi Survivor, all the Star Wars games I love. But then there's games like Dead Space, Callisto Protocol, Skyrim. I'm just naming off the top of my head. All the old Xbox games, Super Smash Brothers, like Mario Party. I'm a gamer. I play so many different games. 1531 is pretty good. Pretty good. I'm feeling more confident about this round, and I'm really hyped about Jabba being on this account. Just really makes a big difference for me for my strategy, so I'm looking forward to working with him. Don't know what is going on with my music, but it's like not playing right away. That's true. Oh, Purple Girly, have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out. Mostly Fizz and Silas, both very hard assassins. Joy Mod, Mace Windu, not the Journey Guy one for health or defense. That's a great question. I think he could benefit from both. I think there's an argument for health for him because of the protection up from Kenobi. Depends on what team you're using him on. If you're using him with JMK, then health is really good. Is defense set better than HP set? If you're thinking about from a tank standpoint, yes. But there are going to be sets where HP is better than defense. It's very particular to the character. That's a great question. KOTOR rocks, yes. Duff Cake, I think Callisto Protocol gets so much hate for some reason. I thought the game was phenomenal. I was playing a little bit last night for like nostalgia. I think Callisto Protocol is a really fun game. It got way too much hate. Way too much hate. Destiny, I used to play Destiny in my first or second year of college. Some of my best friends are the biggest Destiny fanatics, and they found out that the game was shutting down. They're really upset. A lot of my friends are looking forward to the new Halo campaign, Evolved. I'm going to be playing it. I don't know if I could stream it, though. It might destroy my channel's algorithm. I might have to do like only a Twitch-only kind of thing, but I'll have to see. I'm not sure. I'm not really familiar with how algorithm with YouTube works, but if you try to even play other games, it kind of destroys your whole momentum. Skyrim was amazing back in the day. Here's a game suggestion to play. It's called Warframe. I've heard of it. My friends talk really good about it. Nintendo only makes banger party games. Yes. We're swapping over to the other account, by the way. Why is the lighting like all weird? Hold on. The lighting of my webcam is acting funky. We used to play Pal World a little bit. Fortnite back in the day during COVID. Survival horror fans are eating good these days. Yes. Absolutely. Smash Brothers was great. I was actually going to ask this on my next best teams video. My new thing now is I'm going to be asking you guys a question on my best teams video. Who's your favorite Smash Brothers character and why? Like, who are your mains? I have two. I have Ness and Ganondorf. And I know you guys are going to think I'm cheap because Ganondorf is overpowered, but I am really good at Ganondorf. Like, he is so over-the-top broken in Super Smash. You can, like, one-shot KO, like, in 2 moves. I'm not sure if there's any Super Smash Brother players in the chat, but Ganondorf is nuts. And I forgot who else I played. The one with the counterattack. Not Sheik. Forgot who it was, but I love Ganondorf and Ness. Resident Evil games I have to play. Mario Party was great. I played an EA Golf Simulator on my phone. Wait, really? I forgot to tell you, I didn't unlock Cobb. Shadow, don't worries. No worries. You'll still be fine. Where did I go to college? I'm not going to say exactly where, but it was in New York. Just want to be a little bit careful. Destiny, you still play Destiny 2? Oh, gotcha. To Warframe? Callisto got bad hate because it's poor launch. Game was laggy and buggy. Yeah, people were expecting Dead Space 2.0, and it's just a different game. Mass Effect. My friend got me Mass Effect, the series, the Andromeda series, I think. And I beat the first one. I think the game is great. I gotta beat it. Yeah, YouTube kind of penalizes you for that stuff, Shadow. Could probably make a second channel where you could play whatever or on stream. That's a good idea, too. I could probably do a second channel. Am I hyped for Zero Company? Definitely. I love Star Wars games. Every Star Wars game, I'm going to give it a shot. Even the pod racing game. I used to play Star Wars Pod Racer on the Nintendo when I was a little kid. When I was like 4 or 5 years old eating goldfish, I was playing Star Wars Pod Racer. And I sucked. But it's just memories and nostalgia. I cannot wait. Pal World is fun. Vader to Dead by Daylight? That'd be cool. Ganon is not overpowered? You don't think so? I feel like he one-shots people. Sephiroth. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Spent too much time on Smash? It's crazy. Vex, did you play any older Star Wars PC games like Empire War Academy? Yes. Deadly Cobra, absolutely. Empire of War I used to play on my laptop when I was a kid. I played... You know what? I have a whole Steam collection. I've played the Jedi Academy games with Kyle Katarn. There's another one I played. I used to play the old... You guys remember the Xbox game Obi-Wan Kenobi? I've played that. Republic Commando. Battlefront 1 and 2. There are so many bangers out there. So many bangers. Ganondorf is F tier? Is there something I'm missing? Is he really that bad? I feel like Ganondorf is nuts. Maybe my friends suck. My one friend is a Rob main, and I don't think Rob's the best. Have I ever played Transformers Earth Wars? I have never played that game. Never played it. Cannot wait for Zero Company. I really can't. The Shadow of War on Nintendo, right? That's the Dash Rendar game I've played. Banger. Absolute banger. Love the Pod Racer game. It's a little older than you, but I had so much fun on that. Yeah, absolutely. Back here, all the Nintendo games. Pokemon Stadium, Mario Tennis, Paper Mario. Are you serious? Is Rob really a top 5 Smash Brothers character? Okay, someone do me a favor. If you're a Smash Brothers person and you have a tier list, join my Discord because I want to see. I'm kind of curious about the tier list of the Smash Brother characters. Oh, also, probably one of the most impactful games of my childhood when I was a kid, like a tiny kid, Banjo-Kazooie. I don't know if anyone's played Banjo-Kazooie. That was like the hardest game I've ever played as a child. I picked it up like 7 years ago to try to beat it, and as an adult, it was still really hard. One of the best games ever created is Banjo-Kazooie. Battlefront 2 with that's crazy. I love playing Kylo. Is Rob that good? There are good in friend versus friend Smash, but there's good in competitive Smash. Yeah, that's probably what I'm missing. We were talking about some Smash Brothers, Koyoma. Had a friend in college that wrecked with Marth. Marth is cool. Free-to-play went extremely well. I mained Mewtwo in Smash Bros. Ultimate. Mewtwo's a good one. Star Wars Bounty Hunter was fun. Was that the PS1 game? Or the GameCube game with Django? Sent the Discord link. Let me know. Let me get this for you. Alright, let's take a look. That's the tier list? Ganondorf is E? What? Is Ganondorf really that bad? Why? Is that Minecraft guy S tier? Is this a joke? I'm looking at my Discord right now, guys, about Smash Brother tier list. That's absurd. That's crazy. That's hilarious. What Lego Star Wars? I beat the Star Wars collection of Lego. Yes. So much fun. Game & Watch? He was so insane. Banjo-Kazooie is one of my favorite games. By far. That's crazy. I didn't think Ganondorf was bad. I thought he was overpowered. Steve exists? Is that the character, Steve? He's a noob stomper. His moves are slow. I just feel like you're probably right, but when I play my friends, they always say like, you're playing Ganondorf. That's not even fair. That's so funny. Steve is quite broken in Smash. Sorry, Steve. Manipulates the stage and is super duper broken. Okay. When I go to bed later and I'm like laying down and I'm trying to sleep, I'm going to be putting on YouTube videos about how Steve is overpowered in Smash. What shows do you watch other than Star Wars? Oh, I watch a bunch of shows. A bunch of Netflix shows, documentaries. Speaking of, I don't know if it's a show, it's not a show, but I went to the movies recently. If anyone hasn't seen the movie Obsession, one of the best movies of the year. Really scary, amazing acting by the actress Indy. Really peak. Banjo-Kazooie, put so many hours into that, and Donkey Kong 64. Some of the best games ever are when I was a kid. Steve is game-breaking? I gotta say. Why is Steve so broken? Why would they do that? Legend of Spyro, A New Beginning. That's so cool. Lego Star Wars stream when? I would love to do a Lego Star Wars stream. That'd be sick. If you're going back that far, why not just watch videos on why Jack Black is so broken in Smash? Wait, Jack Black? What? Jack Black's in the game? I mean, according to this tier list, Rob is S tier, Sonic, Luigi, Snake, Yoshi, Fox. I could see why Fox is broken. He's super fast. Vex, Crew, Netflix, and Chill. Let's do it. Here's a siege type of Lego Star Wars. That's so cool. Of course, Vexy relates to Obsession. The movie was insane. Jack Black is Steve. Oh, sorry. I didn't watch the Minecraft movie. My fault. My fault. Okay. That was fun. That was fun. Let's get to some Grand Arena. I love the talk, but we're going to get going a little bit. So we're at 37-10. I got to start to get some wins. I won one time last week. That's it. We're facing Overkill Killer, and they are from CG Made Us Hate Swoga. That's a very crazy guild name. Their legacy score is insane. They're at 15.3. The Relic 10s are what we like to see. We got a full row of Relic 10, and they look like to be really fun ones. Love it. Datacrons are really good. Already got one for the necessary means. What's the best team for Coliseum? Having the only person, Carson Tebow. Lucer John, I haven't really tried much on this one. I'll let you know after. Oh, that's hilarious. I gotta watch the Minecraft movie. Imagine a character that could kill you super easily, also time you out 7 minutes straight. Yeah, I'm gonna look at some Steve gameplay as soon as the stream's over. I'm checking it out. Dark Wolf, have a great night. Thank you for the awesome chat. Okay, let's take a look at this map. I did take a little bit of a sneak peek earlier for the thumbnail because I wanted to see what we were facing. This is my defense. I went really, really hard. Hopefully it pays off up top. I mean, this is probably not as hard as my back wall, but these are my weaker teams. I don't know if I wanted this on defense, actually. Whoopsie. Okay. This is the biggest question. Apparently, this is anti-Queen Amidala, and it has something to do with Captain Rex's unique. But I don't know. Something in here is anti-Queen. Django. This Darth Vader, Lord Vader team is actually frightening. This was a crazy team back in the day. I remember during one set. And I got to deal with Saw. This is Saw Gerrera right here. We have Great Mothers with Dedra. I did not think I would see that on defense. Maz, Mace, and then this is a Syndulla Ahsoka team. Now, here's the problem. This is the problem. I don't think Bo-Katan's working here. Bo-Katan's going to get run over. So I have to think of option B, and I'm thinking Satele. What if Gungans can do it, actually? Do you think Gungans can do this? Is there someone in the game completely maxed Relic 10 on all characters? I don't think so. I don't think so. That'd be very crazy. Really, Vin? That's crazy. I didn't know that. What team do I recommend against the Jotaz? think bounty hunters do really well. I had better success for my free-to-play account with the Jotaz. I think my best team was Embo, Cad Bane, Colonel Ward, Drogon, and Cara Dune, I think? Hold on. I'll get to it in a second. I have to remember. Don't quote me on that. Not just Saw with Cassian. Yes, that's an absolute nightmare to deal with. Because this level 3 is not going to affect us that much. Could they ignore my generator? Maybe. Imagine fracturing a generator. Yeah, right? It's an interesting team. Only 2 Omicrons? Yeah, and the part of it's turned off because there's no Palpatine. It's an interesting comp. I don't know. Sorry to bother you. When are you releasing the Conquest video? I'm going to be working on it immediately. It's going to take me a little bit of time, but I'm going to try to get it out as soon as possible. Easy Living, just joined the stream, so you may have answered this. Your thoughts on the new Conquest feats? Definitely a little bit more grindy, a little bit more tricky. Really requiring a lot of the newer Conquest characters. It's kind of like they are really gating Leia. They really are gating her. But it will be possible. It's definitely going to be possible for free-to-play. I think the most important team is going to be Bo-Katan Mandalore. If you guys don't have Bo-Katan Mandalore, definitely do it. Theory crafting too close to the sun? Yeah, this is some crazy theory crafting. Are you guys going to be mad if I try Gungans? Look it up. There's only one recorded battle. I know, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Weird to ruin 2 really good teams to make one weird one. Yeah. I just want to see if this has any sort of... I can actually crit them. Maybe crit damage and armor pen? Probably this. I think Gungan should do it. Thoughts on the new Datacron? I think it's going to be really fun. I think there's a lot of interesting ones. Okay, we're going to try it. The biggest thing here is the fracture. I know they're going to get bonus turns, but I think I'm going to be fine. I think I'm going to get bonus turns back. Let's see if Gungans can do this. There's no fracture. I don't know why we're not really taking a lot of turns. It's 100% accuracy loss. I'm getting a little nervous. Getting a little nervous. I'm a little worried about this generator. Yeah. I'm getting a little worried. That's helpful. Getting a little, you know, I was getting a little worried. Another death mark. Here's the thing. We are immune to all that damage. That was insane. Look at that, man. Gungans. Told you. Crazy theory craft, but that's pretty good. So you took like 3 teams and Gungans destroyed it. Vex, do you remember my bad RNG I sent you on your Discord? I don't know. I have to recall. No Palpatine lead? No. Only with Palpatine lead. Gotcha. For some reason, I've been struggling in Coliseum the past few days, so thanks for your advice. Yeah, I'll try my best to help out. If you don't get the answer today, please join my Discord, and I'll send screenshots. Gotcha, Bread. Love watching your Grand Arena streams. Thanks so much for being consistent. Yeah, appreciate it. I'm here for the long run, guys. I'm going to be here for a while. That was awesome. Why did I think Gungans? The reason why I thought Gungans is because what they're trying to do with this team is abuse Vader's Zeta leadership with the dots. So Lord Vader's going to go first, deal a lot of damage with his AoE, and then they have the max health damage level 3, and they're not going to be able to get cleansed because of Vader's leadership. Gungans are immune to percent max health damage while they have the generator up, and they have so much protection, so it does like nothing to them. So that was kind of like the mentality. So, very happy with that. That kind of saves me a strong team. This is why theory crafting is bad. Sometimes it's not worth it. Yeah, I want to play that Django game, Silent Static. I've never played it on the GameCube. We got my boy El Poppy. Vex, did we use Cobb yet? Not yet. We are waiting to use Cobb. Probably for a potential back wall. Unless, I could probably use it on Mos Kanata, but that's not something I want to do yet. I'd rather try it on other teams, like Pirate King Hondo, or even Leia. Oh, they killed Nihilus? That sucks. This team's an absolute nightmare to deal with, too. I'm not, like, super comfortable with Inquisitors, to be honest. This guy's gonna be mad when he looks at his history. He might. He might. I think Gungans are really good value there. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to think of what I want to do here. Probably go with Kenobi. I kind of was saving Kenobi for Cassian anyway. Probably good banners too. That's what I'm thinking. This is not bad. It's a lot of defense. I don't know if I really need that. I might want to save that for, I want to save one of these for my Cobb. For sure. This is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. I absolutely love her when she smiles. Alright, this one. Yeah, Koyoma, it happened. I saw Kiriko get cooked trying it on Hondo. What was Kiriko's mods like, if you don't mind me asking? I'm very curious about the modding. Cobb steamrolls Jabba. Love to hear it. Do I remember all the kits? Surprisingly, no. I don't. There are things that I forget. Like for today, for example. Sith Eternal. Gaining turn meter against locked buffs. Did not remember that. So you guys are always helping me as I'm helping you. You guys are reminding me about things. I do appreciate it. General Grievous holding the line. Love to hear it. We got a Execution coming up? Absolutely. Alright, let's do this battle really quick. I don't have GK, so I'm going with Mace. Let's see if I fudge this battle up. You know what? I'm just going to start with the damage immunity first. Probably going to insta-kill base after our cooldowns aren't increased. It's a solid team. Let's dodge. It's fine with me. Let's cleanse. The bulk level 3 is very nice to have. It keeps you alive. Alright, don't want to waste that. I will remove the retribution, though. Okay, I think I just get rid of you first. This is a Relic 9, kind of tanky. Alright, we got hit with the big Saw Bomb move. Let's get rid of you again. Okay, now we can get to work. Okay. No more Clea. I can't kill him, right? Unless, Saw's gone or something. Right? Pretty sure that's how it is. I don't remember. It's hard to remember everything. Maybe you can. Still full banners, I think, regardless. Right? Nice. Can't go wrong with a full banner win. And with a focused Datacron like Cassian's, and with Saul, how broken that team is, I think Kenobi's good value. Almost got stumbled by Satila after... Oh, man. Happy you were able to get through it, Brad. What's up, Benson? Welcome to the stream. Yeah. She's got a crazy insta-kill. She's really good. Timothy Vex, who do you use against Stranger if Reva failed miserably and Leia and Supreme Leader Kylo? Hey, Silent Static, thank you so much for the jewels. I appreciate it. GG's. Yeah, GG's in the chat. Appreciate you. Failed miserably, and Leia, Kylo, Sith Eternal Bane used against other teams. So, Timothy, if you have the Datacron and it's made available for you, my recommendation would 100% be Jango Fett. It's the highest win rate on Smoker.gg. Does require pretty good modding in the Datacron, but that seems to be the safest bet if you want to save those other teams. It's a really, really tough team to get through. If Stranger does not have Luminara-Cron, Satele is your best answer. If it does have Luminara, then Jango. I posted Curicle mods in Discord for you, Vex. Thank you so much, Greatport. I'm going to take a look now. So he went with offense modding. So he might have gotten run down. His health is a little bit low. That might have been a case of where Relic Delta might have been an impact. He's got a Relic 7. He's got Relic 5 Tusken Warrior. It could be something like that. Very possible. Appreciate you showing me the mods. Yeah, Mace with JMK is sick. Vin, great job. Vex hit the jewel. No, it's my contacts, I swear. Okay. Here's a question. Django. Technically, Cobb Vanth can, they're gonna get outlaw because they're scoundrels, right? Wait, you're not a scoundrel? Okay, everyone besides Asajj is a scoundrel. That's an interesting one. Perception, good stuff. Love it. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to think if I should overkill Django, if I use Satil, if I don't use Satil. I don't know. Kind of want to save Reva just in case. I might do Satil. Well, I need Satil. I kind of want to use Satil for Rey. That's the thing. Gotta save Sith Eternal Bane for this, I think, because this is a very, very interesting anti-Great Mother squad. Could maybe even try Queen. It's tough. Yeah, this is Cobb Vanth GAC rounds. Yep. I'm thinking. I have so much trauma against this team. And apparently this is anti-Queen Amidala. I could just risk it. I could just see if it's the truth. Someone told me this is counter Queen. But you know what? Let me be the judge of that, actually. That's crit damage. This is the one. Okay. I need to find out for myself if this is going to be counter Queen. I should set up the point things. I need to put so much work on Twitch and the emojis. I have so many things in the work. It's just timing is everything. It's so hard to get everything set up. Yeah, it's good to see different mod sets from everybody, Greatport. I think the tanky one is slightly better, though. Darth Ataru. It's very possible. It's very possible. Yeah, King. It's very tough. You have to go with a really good bulk cron for survivability. It's not easy. 10 different teams, Darth... Eb? Or Ebi? Ebi? That's crazy. I always mess up your name for some reason. I can't get it. Okay, let's try this. I want to see if it's anti-Queen. I'm going with Echo and Gas as an extra 5th. I need to find out for myself. I'm just so curious. Don't want to time out either. This doesn't seem very anti-Queen. At least not yet. Someone care to explain? Oh. Maybe because of the days? I gotta get this Inspire off, actually. Not going to be worth it to do it yet. Let's increase your cooldowns. Should be alive. Wow, we survived. Wow, okay. That's what I need. Now she should go down. I think Echo here is crucial for that heal immunity. Oh, yeah. He's coming back. I think Echo is just like almost a permanent 5th member when Barris is on the squad. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Depends who you bring in the Queen and the Rex. I think Echo is the answer. I like it. I like it. Cobb would be OP if he takes out this team. Always overkill in this meta. Yeah, I think it's a little risky. If he gets Whirlwind, then he's dunzy. I like Luminara with Stranger because her Omicron actually works with the team. That's true, too. Can Great Mothers beat Django? I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't think so now with that Terminator game. So that means for here, I could definitely go with Satil. And I don't think I'm going to regret that. Definitely has to be the Bastila 9. 24% protection. 41% protection. Sounds good to me. Do I want to save a Kron for JML is the question. I don't think I need to. If anything, he'll get 24%. Okay. We're going to rock Satil against Django. It's no joke of a team. They got Terminator, the Separatist 6, the Django 9, and all offensive stats. So it's good. Need Foresight characters to block days. Ah, okay. Do they say it's a counter just because Queen Amidala gives out dots, which just endlessly feeds Captain Rex turns? Is that what it is? I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. Next question. If you had to remake your Conquest character ranking video, where would you rank Cobb? It's a really good point. It's a good question. I think it's too early to tell still. I wouldn't put him top 5. He might be 9 or 10. Might be 9 or 10. I'd have to think about it. That's very early on prediction, but gotta see. Does good against debuff heavy teams? Maybe. Gas does 100%. Why Echo not like Cam? Echo for the AoE, daze, and heal immunity. Short E. Inept. EB. EB? Okay. EB. Gotcha. Thank you. She is one of the best in the game. He's on defense and holding with 12? Yeah, well, there you go. Ray's corny. Yeah, Django's no joke of a team. Shadow, I feel the same way. So you wouldn't want Satil Kron because it's bugged. That's the problem, is that it's bugged. You want to make sure that you go with Basti Kron because you gain Terminator. And the protection's going to help. That's okay. The question is this, Vex. Django is on D with 12 volts. Can JML, Jedi Master Luke Skywalker beat Stranger? Not with Luminara Kron. There's no way with that protection disruption that it's going to help. Alright. Let's do this, fam. We're going to go in. We're going to send it. Alright, cool. I'm gonna go for Forlom because he's fast. See how easy? They can't assist once I have taunt. We're keeping that a thing. Because we don't want him to get his contract, crit chance, crit damage up shenanigans. Let's go. Dun 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 dun. Let's go. So much easier, right? Hadouken! And one more for the style points. Weehoo, 65. There we go. Anybody wants to answer for Django, there you go. Yeah, it's bugged out of its mind. I had fun using Django versus parking Hano today. I think OG Hano got out of captive only because they tried 2 mass swarm assists. Damn. Love to hear it. Yeah, the Basticron is definitely the superior one out of the two in my personal opinion. So 510 heading into the back is pretty good. That's 65, 65, 65, and I think, wait, we got full 65s on every team. Mwah. Woo! We got Cobb Banth on defense. We are testing today. The gas cooldown increases clutch. And Lord Megatron. Oonts, oonts, oonts. Let's go. Let's see. Cobb, taking 4 useless characters and able to beat GLs, not top 5. Vex, what are you smoking, my guy? Here's the thing. We have to see what he's like in other game modes. That's the thing. Because I get what your point. I get your point, but he has literally 0 defensive viability. He is good at taking out some GLs, not all of them, like the other ones that are ranked higher. We have to see how he is in other game modes. That's the biggest question. He's very good, but it's too early to tell. Maybe I am smoking. We'll see. No Omicron Cobb? There is no Omicron on Cobb. Just realized that. Wampa the Cobb, high tenacity for no detonators? I think the detonators can't be resisted. Pretty sure that's the wrong one. I don't recognize them. I don't think these can be resisted. I could be wrong about that, but Timothy, what other options do you have? LD, best of luck. If I use Satil on Django, what do you use on Stranger then? I'll show you right now. Wait a minute, where is Stranger? Wait a minute, where is Stranger? They didn't set Stranger on defense. Would Huck's advantage trigger the same effect versus Django to stop Asaj's payout? Yes, it would. 100%. No turn meter gain. Cobb is also face roll in TB, and he has Omis in all game modes, top 5 easily. Wu-Tang, time will tell. Maybe he will break the top 5. We'll have to see. We'll see how he lands. Okay, so I think what we can do is we're going to probably do Cobb, Banth, and Jabba. Moscanada is another possibility we could try. Would you guys rather see... Would you rather see Cobb against Moscanada or against Jabba? I will post a poll in the chat for you guys. You guys let me know. All right. The poll on YouTube has started. It's up to the Knights of Vex to decide who you want to see. Looks like Jabba is easily taking the cake. Easily taking the cake. Cheese board, no stranger. Yeah, definitely a little cheese. So Cobb makes the 100%, so like the average tune abilities, so then it goes through tenacity versus potency check. Interesting. I didn't think that's how it worked. If it isn't Jabba, we'll pop you. Alright, we're going to see what this looks like. It's clearly going to be Jabba. We're going to go for another minute, but we know the winner. Does that Ahsoka shut down Great Mothers? For sure. Too much beats Jabba? That's a fact. Okay. That's it. It's a clear winner. We got 41 votes. Let's try them out. We're going to go with Constables. 1, 2, 3. Jawas. 1, 2. The Datacron, I'm thinking, is going to be defense and protection. Removing Terminator is nice. I don't think I need damage. We're going to try it. All right, here we go. Cobb Vanth versus GL Jabba for the first time in a Grand Arena standpoint. Let's see if the new Conquest character can handle the slug. Things are happening. Deputize. We are immune to thermal detonators. It's literally a breeze. And boom goes the dynamite. I think Jabba is eliminated on defense. Unless he gets the ult. Okay. We don't want him getting to ultimate. But look how much we're surviving. Want to move a little bit faster. That's an insta-kill. Or not yet. He's getting closer. That's not good. I think I put it on the wrong person. Let's see what happens. I think we're good. Full banners against Jabba. Full banners. The only scary thing is his insta-kill, possibly going for Cobb. But there you go. He's doing it. I think Jabba's eliminated on defense. I really do. I don't know if he's settable. I don't know about that, Vin. I haven't tried that. Ufus, Balin, BKM, JML, not much time. Oh, that stinks, Timothy. Get ready for Cobb sucks. Yeah. Thank you, Ludog. And Shadow, I agree. Wishy-washy, that's sick. Well, I like that. %200 defense. How do you have him modded? Went for the tanky route. Super tanky Cobb Vanth. I got lucky? Yeah, I mean, a little bit. Yeah, you gotta get it on 3 unique enemies. I should have ignored the taunt on Chrysanthemum to target Jabba. That was my fault. 300% defense on Jabba? Damn. I agree. I agree with the increasing the teams. What does Lobot provide on the team? Cleansing, extra turns, cheeses, kind of thing. The map is very small. The map is very small. I do agree with you. Okay, we got to keep this going. I think this one's going to be a no-brainer. I have it available. I might as well use it. It's anti-Great Mother. So I'm going to go with the Sith. And I'm going to go with Darth Revan's FTC. We're going to see how this plays out. It's going to be a little bit different. It's got a lot of defense. But I think this is the way to go. I think you got to combine the two. I have a lot remaining. I should be okay with the rest of the board. So you got to do what you have to do sometimes. Maybe I insta-kill them right off the bat. Alright. Not the case. They have some defense. I think they've, like, buffed Hoyang's damage. We're okay. I think. They're immune to insta-kills. That doesn't mean we can't pop it like it's hot. Damn. Wow. It just opens up the gates to this. It makes this a lot easier. But it shuts down Great Mothers. So if that's the strategy, it's good. Shadow. Bobby Buckets. They didn't go with GL Ahsoka Tano lead because they're trying to shut down Great Mothers. So eventually Bane's just going to start to fry. It's going to take a little bit of time. The Kron has a lot of defense. Neo says it doesn't stop Great Mothers. Need to play it differently. Interesting. Okay, so Neo, I have not attempted it, but I'm very curious about the strat. Just use Enoch Bros with Death Trooper and Scout vs. Django easy mode. Really? Interesting. San Holo, I have to think about that. Hera lead holds it against Leia a little bit better too, I think. Wow. So it looks like it's causing some issues for some other teams too. Now that we are getting Anzellans, we need Babu Freak. Isn't Babu a part of the Anzellans, or is he not? Maybe he's not. I'll take a 68 for sure. It's a good trade, yeah. Burrito, that'd be cool if they made Hoyang a little bit more powerful outside GL Ahsoka. I agree. Let me see. Let's see. What do we want to do now? Still got to deal with Cobb Vanth. I could try CLS. That could possibly throw this Grand Arena, though. But is that worthy of a test? I don't know how the banners are. Where are you? There you go. Seems kind of nice. This also seems nice with the potency. Is this a stupid move? That's good to know, Grax. Money Pants, what's up with the new Datacron set? Yikes, it looks trash. Think Nebbit, the way to go over Vanth Datacron. Looking forward to your rundown. Money Pants, it's still really early on to tell, but I feel like the Cobb Vanthcron could be manipulated in a way of your favor. If you mod your team to be extremely slow, those two Constable supports are going to be locked down with the Marked. I don't know. It could be tricky. He can't stop turn meter gain. Cobb has 200% defense. True, but we deal exposed percent max health damage. So we might have to see. We're post 6. Problem is it has no offensive stats. He needs the Omicron, but he doesn't have it. I mean, if you guys want me to try something else, I can. I have so many other teams. Test it. We will find out in a bit if he's stupid to CLS it. Yeah, it's a good point. Alright, guys. I mean, we could try this out. I could potentially throw this Grand Arena because of this. It could be a potential throw. But we have to see, right? Okay. Let's do it. You can't gain turn meter anymore. Yo, we're screwed. We're gonna die. We're absolutely dead. That was horrible. We're dead.
get down to business.
Who said CLS walks over them? Well, I kind of hope my opponent drops now, but that's okay. It was kind of like a test, but people were saying it was going to walk over it. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. It's fine. It's fine. Don't blame anybody. I mean, I have more bombs on me than I could imagine. I'm just trying to think of teams that aren't, like, crazy for people. I do believe in my defense. I have a couple back wall traps, but you never know. This player's good. So, we might have blew it. I can try Bo-Katan. I think Bo-Katan's going to work. It's probably considered good value, too. Oh, don't tell me I threw the Grand Arena. It's okay if I did. Alright, let's go ahead and try Bo-Katan. High defense Cobb. You see the defense? You know what? Screw this. I'm going to insta-kill. Look at the defense. Insta-kill Cobb. Oh, that's a lot of thermals, though. We might go poof. Good thing I have protection modding. Gotta think about banners. Alright, thinking about banners. Thinking about banners. Kind of bad. That seemed better. The problem with CLS just now is I stunned him, but Lobot cleansed him right away. So maybe you have to stun Lobot first. But then the Jawas can go ahead and go crazy. Should have full sent Cobb then Birds on Scav. Yeah, that's probably the right play. The whole thing was I thought I would get rid of Scavenger on the Mass Swarm, but it didn't work. We need an Ewok lifter. You know, Grax, you're right. You're right. Oh, please, I want to win. I have some tough teams for them to get through. It could happen. It could happen. This top team is not really anything special. So, we'll have to see. Alright, let's focus on what we can control. So what I'm thinking is Inquisitors here. And then this is a different animal. Can't underestimate great mothers. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Grand Inquisitor Kron, yes. Their Kron is the bulk with crit damage and crit chance. Nuts. Yeah, good to know that Bo-Katan can do it. Scavenger defense modding, that's how I have mine on my both accounts. Or I'm going to be on both my accounts. I think he needs to survive. It worked great. What you did just didn't hit the cycle with BKM assist. Yes. You're not coming back. Siphon.
No.
Banner Stealer. I kind of want to try to get rid of him and see if that does anything. Probably not.
No.
Yeah, probably not the right play. Can I stun? I'm trying to see if this plays it out makes it any easier. Not looking like it. Okay, I'm just going to gun down Bo-Katan. I'm trying different plays to see if it works. Not really going the way I want it to. What? Uh-oh. Okay. I want to fix this banner situation. That was not good. Did not play that correctly. I think you should absolutely ignore IG 90 and go straight for Bo. Trying to see if it was maybe better banner potential, and it straight up wasn't. Yeah, Ludog, it happens. It happens. Just got to do what you can control. We tried CLS. Didn't work out. It happens. Could Nest do work against it with all the bonus protection, or is that a timeout? It's probably a timeout risk. And you can get insta-killed. You can get insta-killed. I don't think so. Yeah, Burrito, I think you're right. You've been hitting some bangers tonight. The basic spam with the wordy 6 embarrassed. Basic, okay. I got you, Adrian, yeah. Girls Skateboard, can you please shout out my cat, Chonko? He is watching your stream. Big shout out to Chonko. I hope you're enjoying, kitty. How's it going? Why are they bringing AttackerCon back even though it broke the game? Oh, Hero, I know. I saw that. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Oh, wow. It's 10 o'clock already? I got to start moving, guys. 10 o'clock. All right. Great mothers. And what were we thinking? Bays? I kind of want to try this because I tried this before and I got smoked. So we're going to try Great Mothers with the Dedra Miro Datacron. It's kind of interesting. Let's see if Saul Guerrero can get good banners. I'm curious how this goes. Wow. This team is wild. Look at that. Not even close. Not even close. That was a bloodbath. The team is nasty. Cassian is one of the strongest teams? Oh, yeah. That was a breeze. Okay, next up. I kind of want... I mean, I have 2 GLs, yes. Probably for Moz, we'll go with JML. I just can't use the insta-kill right away. But does not having Jedi Knight Revan actually cause issues? It might. Shadow, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Have a great rest of your night. I'll catch you next time. The corniest Datacron set next. Yeah, we're going to have to see it. Yeah, Darth Mash. Cobb is insane. Did I figure out Pyro King Hano Bad Batch counter? I messed up the target practice somehow. I gotta get better at that. And might have to bump up the relic level of my crosshair a little bit. And even Omega to relic 8. Let me think. I might just go with Balin, actually. I think that sounds better. And I'll go with the Bad Batch. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go with Mercenaries with Hunter and Wrecker against Moz. That could be kind of fun. Combining the team to be a super team is cool. Well, that's not cool. That's nice. She can't revive either. He's the banner stealer. We know that. Seven stacks of Purge. He is tanky. There we go. There we go. It's probably... I hope this counts as good banners. Lost 1 banner. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, my contacts are freaking out right now. We got 1 team left. I have a lot of GLs. I want to have fun, though. Because we're all about having fun. Actually, Suckus. Okay? We're going to end the character battles with Django against Mace. We're here for a good time. Let's do it. This should be a breeze. Don't think they're going to stop us. Let's cook really quick with Django. It's getting a little late for your boy Vex. Okay. Django is the weakest. That's contract. Goodbye, Jocasta. Goodbye, Mace. Hello, turn meter. Look at the turn meter. Oh, don't counter him too hard. Isn't that crazy how they, like, are gaining protection back? Look at Forlom. This team is so cool. I have 2 GLs that I didn't get to use. Freaking love it. Datacron is so fun. Which attacker Kron is OP this season? There are 2 really strong ones. Alright, what are ships are like? Okay, I can power through ships, but as soon as I'm done, I'm gonna get ready to raid. Guys, we're almost at 100 likes. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button, it could help me spread out to a different audience. I do appreciate it. We're at 95 likes. Can we get to 100? Who's on right now? Is Zerath not on yet? Looks like RSG I'm going to save for later, but... Alright, let's do this really quick. I'm going to do Leviathan while we chat. Do you guys think I blew the Grand Arena? You think we're still going to win? Let's see. Would we get the planet Maul Shadow Lord takes place on the Rise of the Empire? That would be a really cool idea. That'd be sick. Infamous 707, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Knights of X. Did you figure out what on Balin's team recovers health and protection? Not yet. Not yet. There's somewhere in someone's kit that does it. 10 GL defense meta? I was literally going to say we're at the point where in 5v5 Grand Arena, the majority of the map is going to be GLs. Like, what are we doing? What are we waiting for? What is Zuckus even doing in this battle? Yeah, not a lot. But, well, actually, his unique is pretty good, but... My Riz is off the charts. Like in the history book type Riz. Wow. Appreciate the Riz compliment. Thank you guys for the like. Zerath is sick? Oh man, I hope he's feeling better. Wow, we went from 95 to 131 likes. Is that how easy it is? Just gotta remind you guys to hit the like. That's crazy. Thank you. Alright, how are we doing on banners? Let me see. Did I fudge up the banners? Alright, might be a 76. 75, damn. Alright, that's okay. Okay, so that means... what does that mean? I kind of want to make these fast battles. So I'm going to try something different. Let's try home 1 against Endurance. You guys think I got this? I hope so. What is Riz? Kind of like Aura. Like mogging people. That's what the kids call it. Aura mogging. Maxing. Looks maxing. Alright, Marauder's already gone. Or Ghost is already almost gone. This was not the way I wanted this to go. For sure. Yeah, not the way I wanted this to go. Maybe played that wrong. 71 is really bad. That could cost us the Grand Arena. Ideally, I would have done the other way around, but I wanted to see how Home 1 versus Endurance would look like. I think I made misplays there. Alright, we'll do Profundity Underman. This could go wrong if I don't kill Bomber immediately. Let's see if I made a mistake. Trying to get rid of Bomber immediately. No assist. That's not good. We might have blown it. We might have blown this Grand Arena. What? All right, we're okay. We're okay. Silly mistakes, but it's okay. Ideally, you want to do the opposite. You want to do home one against... Yo! 1,000 jewels by a living miracle. Thank you so much. GOAT trophy. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Riz is being charismatic. Charisma. Spitting game. That's fair. It's a good descriptor. Owen James giving 1,000 jewels GOAT trophy. Owen James, thank you so much for the jewels. Appreciate it again. Thank you, thank you. 77. Can you counter Executor with Negotiator? Yes, you can. Gator Sammy Jr., thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. 1834. Okay, we're going to have to see if that ends the run, but my opponent has a tough board. Hopefully the next time I stream, it'll be good. And we got an F times 10 jewels. F's in the chat. Burrito Express, thank you so much for the jewels. You guys are funny. Well, that's probably going to cut it. And we got more jewels, some gold coins. What is going on? Thank you. 4 a.m. in Spain. How's it going? That is early. It is 10:15 my time. I got to get to bed. I got to go to work at 6 o'clock. But today was an awesome stream. Awesome stream. And the lighting is still red. I got to look at my webcam. Something's going on. But just want to say, I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in today. This was a really fun stream. We tested Cobb Vanth. He's a beast. We saw his defensive viability. Don't use CLS. Don't use CLS. But Bo-Katan was easy. So, that was great. Thank you guys again. What's the best fleet in Swoga? Leviathan. Leviathan. That's the last thing I'm going to say for the stream. There will be hopefully a video tomorrow. If not, Saturday. I'll be working on my Conquest guides, my Datacron guide. We'll be going on vacation on Saturday. Letting you guys know there's not going to be a Saturday stream. I'm not getting back until next Wednesday. So I'm going on a mini vacation. I will have videos planned out for my away time. I will be bringing my laptop and my webcam to do some videos while I'm away in the hotel. But for the most part, I'm giving myself a little bit of a break. But I will be around. Get ready for some banger videos for the up-and-coming Conquest and then just stuff in general. May the force be with you all. I'll catch you guys very soon. I hope you have a great night. Peace out, Knights. See you guys later.